Hey everybody. Time right now is 9:02 a.m. and it's April the 24th. 25th. Sorry, 2024. Get my freaking days mixed up because this shit is draining. Headed to. So I'm in Smyrna right now, right? Like the Battery area near Cumberland. But right now, it's a big ass flop, as usual. So I'm headed down to like Midtown somewhere because that's usually where a lot of my other money comes from. And I'm having to do that on my own gas because, as usual, there's either no trips or there's no trips that make any sense for me to do. Like where I'm using so much more of my time for little ass money, bro. Like shit's not even worth it. Usually, so I just do it on my own fucking gas. And just hope that I make my money back, But that's almost for anything nowadays where you're doing an Uber trip and you just hope you're making your money back. You hope you're gonna get a tip. You hope that you're gonna get paid fairly, unlike that. You just hope that's at this point that's what the fuck is only going on with, like, if you're relying on Uber and stuff like that, which I unfortunately have to do. I've been trying to make avenues for myself to not rely on these shits, because oh shit, oh my god, it's a big ass slowdown out here. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Anyway, I've been trying to make it my thing to not rely on these apps. I know that Uber, DoorDash, all these shits is supposed to be filler apps, right? I was trying to treat it like that, like a filler app, because I wanted to actually become an independent contractor. I guess you could say I contracted with a company called American Expediting, and they did what I like to do, which is, they introduced me to a different side of independent contracting that I liked a whole lot, where I can actually make a lot of my, I'm actually treated like a contractor, and I get to go out the state and stuff like that, see different states, see different areas and stuff, experience different things. I got to travel and stuff while also getting paid fairly at times, a lot of shits was like $1 a mile, $1.25 a mile, whatever, but it was pretty cool though, I guess. And at the time my car didn't use a lot of gas or whatever, so it wasn't really much of a loss for me sometimes. But I was like, this is introducing me to what I like and stuff like that. I'm like, I need to get more contracts like this. Been applying, been asking people about where I can find this, where I can find that, and then the contracts I was finding was paying absolute shit. Like, I'm talking about 80 cents a mile, like 90 cents a mile, shits like that, weird stuff, man. But you're always gonna be doing more work. Like, you're always gonna be working more than you're getting paid. Literally every time I found a contract that was actually accepting new fucking drivers and shit, it was always you're gonna work more and then get paid less. I don't know what the fuck the correlation is between getting paid less and working the fuck more. Like, I don't understand why there's a correlation to that. Like, every single time, bro. Every time. I don't understand that at all. Like, getting paid less to work more, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Especially as like a contractor and shit. Like I get it, employees don't have much say so, like you can still negotiate even as an employee, but as a contractor, you're telling me that I'm still gonna work more and get paid less and shit, knowing that I have expenses. I'm ran as a business. I'm not a fucking employee. You don't put gas in my car. You don't repair my car. You don't put a new tire on my wheel whenever the fuck my shit blows out, you know what I'm saying? You don't give me a new engine whenever my shit conks out, you know what I'm saying? Like, so why don't you pay me like I'm an actual business instead of a fucking employee? Like, I don't understand what it is with like these fucking raggedy ass companies, bro. Like every fucking time. And it's very frustrating and annoying because it's like you're trying to get a step ahead. Not even like trying to like, you know what I'm saying, like flex on anybody and stuff like that, but you're trying to get a step ahead to where, you know, so you can take care of stuff. But it's like the minute that you try to do that, life says hell no and sits your ass back down on your ass and it's like, eat this fucking porridge here, goddamn. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're not gonna eat this gourmet ass cheese. No, you're about to eat this cold ass porridge, goddamn. You're about to eat this cold ass fucking porridge. Like, this shit is wild, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, it doesn't make any sense how the industry, and a lot of industries is like this, for like, it's not even independent contractor. It's like, even as an employee, they want to pay you less to work more. It just doesn't make any sense. I just wish that there was like a fair pay rate scale to where you're paid fairly for the work that you fucking do, and then you can survive off of what the fuck you do. You know, sometimes it's about like, why the fuck can't you get paid enough to survive off of what the fuck you do? Like, it's not even the fact that, okay, your skills are low, you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact of like, food, water, clothing, and shelter are a necessity, right? They're actually a constitutional right for you to have, right? Food, shelter, clothing, water, right? It's actually a right that you are entitled to have. You're entitled to have these things, you know? But it's like, if you're not paying me enough to actually get these things that I'm supposed to be entitled to, how am I supposed to work to, how am I supposed to help myself get to these things if you're not paying me enough to have these things, you know? So, like I said, it's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of stuff, so I don't know. I really don't at this point, man. Shit is just sad, like these fucking rates, right? Like these weak ass $5 ass fucking offers, bro. Like $5 is not gonna help me. $5 is not gonna help me at this time, right, guys? You know, and like I said before, it's not even me feeling like, you know, I'm entitled or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not entitled to. I feel like I'm entitled to being paid for the work that I do, but I'm not entitled to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm entitled to feel like, you know what I'm saying, I need to be paid an extravagant amount. I need to be paid for the work that I fucking do at a fair rate. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit's not that hard. Like, just like I said with the job, like a W-2 employee, right? It doesn't matter if your skills are low. Even as a contractor, it doesn't matter if your skills are low. You should be at least paid for work that you do at a fair rate so you can support your living, you know what I'm saying, to support the fact that you need clothing, food, shelter, and water, your necessities, your constitutional rights, you know what I'm saying, so, or the Bill of Rights or whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever those rights are, you know, if I stand corrected or whatever or something like that, that's fine, but these are rights that you are supposed to have in America. You know what I'm saying? I know those rights for sure. You're supposed to have these rights. You know, everything else is not a necessity. It's a want, pretty much. You know, I guess you can want a car, even though you kind of need a car, you know, to get to and from everywhere. But, you know, people will make an argument that, you know, that's why there's public transportation. But public transportation doesn't run in every area. just watching out for traffic right now because it's kind of heavy out here. That Beamer is smoking like a motherfucker right now. Something's very wrong with that Beamer because that motherfucker is smoking like bad. It's always so funny when these European cars be smoking and shit. It's like they just live up to their fucking titles of being unreliable. Especially Beamers, usually. Just so funny, I guess. Because you know that head gasket's about to go. Or something else in that combustion chamber is fucked up, you know. You just never know. It's always just funny, I guess, sometimes. You don't work for $4 fucking dollars. So offer me $4. That's crazy, man. $4. Like I said, those people do not tip for shit at all. Like, if these people tipped, I wouldn't mind her picking them up and shit. Like, I get a $10 tip or whatever on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So it gives me like $13 or gives me $14 or whatever and shit. You know, even with these weak ass $5 trips off my screen. You know, I'll get tipped like $10, $9, $8, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too extravagant because sometimes the miles is low on these shits, right? So I make my dollar a mile range. You know what I'm saying? By being tipped, you know, $8, $9, $10 and shit, and then everybody's good. I just don't want to work for $5 fucking dollars. No, I'm not going to the Home Depot because they got my shit fucked up every time. Brother. What's up with all these fucking $4 and $5 offers, bro? Like, this is not the standard. What the fuck? Off my screen. $4 again. They even come up with a number like $4.93, $4.14. How do you even come up with numbers like that? Like not even whole fucking numbers. Like, you gotta give me like petty ass cents. Like, you can't even round the shit off to like the nearest whole number. Like, weird stuff, man. Like $8.13, bro. How do you even come up with a rate like that? How do you do that? That's what I'm trying to understand. $2.28, you guys. Look at that. Like I said, it doesn't get any better than this. This is what I do with every fucking day, and this is why it takes me so long to make my fucking money, right? Every day, right? $2.28. Keep that in mind. And that's literally the lowest that they're willing to give you as a contractor. $2.28. Even if it's for a mile, you still got wait time, you still got traffic. $2.28. That's trash. They're supposedly busy right now too, which is weird, so, you know, that's super trash. $3.52 for 3.5 miles, $1 a mile. That's every wait time, that's trash. Take me offline, as usual, right? Because you're not even paying me anyway, so. Block me off as usual, you know, because y'all are some bitches. $4 for three, brother. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like $4. How do you come up with a rate of $4.07? Like, how do you do that? I just don't understand. Look at that, $13. That's split between 2 customers for 25 miles, and it's supposed to take me an hour to deliver those shits, right? An hour for $13. $13 for an hour, you guys. Look at that. Between 2 customers. It's not even 1 customer. It's between 2 customers. So, if an order's not ready, you're gonna wait, right? So that's gonna add to your time. There's hella traffic right now, so that's gonna add to your fucking time, right? Just slow ass drivers, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, just weird stuff. Like, anything can add up to your time. They might not have the order and shit, you know. Weird stuff. So you just wait till your time to go there for them to tell you that, oh, we don't have the order, or they gave the order out to like another driver and they stole it. There's been a lot of theft with orders lately and shit. Motherfuckers been hungry. Weird ass drivers, man. Like, you know, I guess people don't have food at home no more, you know, or they just like the fact that people pay for their food and they'll just steal other people's food. You know, it's just weird stuff. Like, weird stuff. Normally Chick-fil-A would pay $10, you know, for that, a mile or whatever, $15 and shit, you know, but it's like $13.24. Wow, that increased by a whole other mile. That's crazy. Oh, yay. We'll do that. We'll do the Chick-fil-A $34 for whatever the fuck those miles were, if they'll give it to me. Please don't be a bitch ass and not give that shit to me, because I got it first. Wow, really? Every time, brother. Every time. This is why I don't even mess with the big ass orders. Like shits like that, because they're fucking clickbait, bro. Like YouTube clickbait shit, bro. Every time I click on it, they never give it to me at all. I'm not working for $4 fucking, my guy. Yeah, this shit's so clickbaity, bro. $4 a mile, bro. Come on now. Really? Really, bro? Really? Come on. Weird stuff. For real. That's a nice Toyota Crown. I like those Toyota Crowns though. Those shits is fire. Toyota and Kia and a whole lot of other brands are going crazy with their new fucking lines. Like they're going crazy with them. Like with the new Prius Primes and stuff. Like I've never seen a Prius I would have ever wanted to own in my life. That would have, you know what I'm saying? It's like, wow. Prius Primes look nice though. Like spaceships to me. Like you can almost consider them an exotic car, goddamn, because they're nice as hell. So, that's just my opinion. I'm just so mad I could, like, it's every time, bro. Every time there's a good ass order and shit, they never give it to me. Like I said, with the food orders, they'll always circle that shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to match you, but with the rides and stuff like that that's picked out of the trip radar, they'll give those shits to you automatically now. So whoever the fuck is on these updates on Uber and shit like that, whatever fucking executive, or I'm not doing $9 for two customers. No, I don't work for 2 customers for that price. I don't do that. Sorry. Yeah, I don't work for 2 customers like that. That's not in me to do. You guys are gonna have to pay a lot more for me to do that. I'm not doing that, you guys. I can do $9 for one customer. The other customer has to pay another $9. That's $18. You know what I'm saying? Weird stuff, bro. Weird stuff. Like, it's like, if you don't have it, why are you ordering? Like, and I just don't understand. Sometimes it's about, you know what I'm saying, like the money management. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool to use coupons and stuff to get your, you know, your total down and shit, so you can spare a little extra, you know, to probably tip your driver or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But just not tipping at all. You know what I'm saying? Or not caring about your driver at all. I mean, that's just. It's kind of preposterous, if you ask me. Doing $9 for 6 months, and that's going way down south. Oh, hell no. Trying to stay up north. Nope. That's going to Gresham. I'm not going to Decatur. Log me off as usual. Bitch ass. And they usually have problems with this shit, you know, where it just circle around. And just weird ass rates, bro. Weird stuff. Weird stuff, bro. Weird stuff. Okay, let's see. $4, $5. Just, oh my god, brother. Like, this is annoying the shit out of me right now, bro. Like, they're not going that far anyway, so whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Oh my god. I hate working for fucking $5, bro. That shit feels like a slap in the fucking face. For real. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It feels like a slap in the face. But alright, though. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Jessica, and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Alright, so the time right now is 9:40 a.m. and it's April the 25th, 2024. So just giving you guys a little update on, you know, I guess my customer Jessica and stuff. What's it called? So first of all, you know, the rate was like $5, right, to drop the customer off, you know, point whatever mileage. So it was like in total it was maybe like less than 1.5 miles in total of driving or whatever, right? So I get there, and guess what the fuck it was? It was 4 fucking customers, right, with 4 luggages. I'm like, what the fuck, right? I'm thinking that's just one customer, you know what I'm saying? They're just not going very far. No, this is 4 customers with 4 luggages, right? I get there, I let them know that, hey, you know, my trunk is a little bit busy or whatever, right? And then what also gets on my nerves is that there's just this one customer, the one, like, I guess she was along with the crew or whatever, right? I let him know. I was like, you know, okay, you know what? I'll try to make it fit or whatever and stuff. And then, you know, her friend or whatever was trying to influence her or whatever. Was like, you know, trying to say, okay, well, we'll just, you know, try to fit it in or whatever, but we just won't tip or whatever. I'm like, what does not tipping have to do with anything? Because you guys can't fit all you guys' luggages, big ass luggages in my car. Like, this is not an SUV, this is a car. Like, I don't understand that at all. So, and this is exactly why I don't take $5 trips, $4 trips, $3 trips, because it'd be the most unappreciative customers, right? It be the customers that, like I said, they want to haggle you and pay the least that they can and make excuses of why they should only pay you the least that they want to pay you and shit. It'd be like weird stuff for real. And I'm like I said, I don't understand it at all. You know, and that's why I don't do $5. That's why I don't do $5 trips at all, you know. Oh man, I should just stick to my standards, stick to my morals. You know, because every time I go outside of my parameters, it's always some shit. So I set myself up for failure. But it's cool though. I still wish them the best, you know. Even though that they weren't trying to help me out, you know, still wish them the best. Yeah, that's how my morning's going so far. It's pretty shitty. The rates are one of them. Customers can also be another one, as usual. $4. Everything is $4, $5, $3. Like, it needs to be the customers that won't tip you for nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, whether they say it to you indirectly or they say it, you know, directly to somebody or whatever, and you overhear it or whatever, you're not gonna get tipped from these fucking customers, like, at all. You're not gonna get tipped from these customers. Like I said, her friend, whatever, Jessica's friend or whatever, was just like, they just weren't gonna tip me because of the fact that they couldn't fit all their luggage in my car. I'm just like, what the fuck, right? Like I said, it's not even my fault. Like, my truck is a little bit busy right now, and I let them know that. They have big ass luggages. Like, why can't you guys get a bigger vehicle than a car? Like, you guys are trying to fit big ass luggages in a car. How's that my fault? You know what I'm saying? It's weird stuff, bro. Like I said, weird stuff. Weird stuff, bro. You know, like I said, these customers will make sure that you don't get paid for nothing. It's weird stuff, man. This is why I don't pick up the people for $5. Like I said, whether they say it indirectly or directly, they're not gonna tip you. Just believe it. You're not gonna get tipped on these little ass $3 rides, $4 rides, or $5 rides. If you do get tipped on them, look at that, $5.17 miles. If you do get tipped on these rides, you consider yourself very, very, very lucky. You're one of the very few that are very appreciated by your customer. You know, very few. $3, 2 miles. Look at that bullshit, right? You're one of the very few who's appreciated by your customers. But other than that, I'm not really appreciated that much, you know. So I just have to usually take it under the chin, you know, which isn't paying the bills really, but you know, it's whatever at this point, right? Yup. It's whatever. But right now I'm just searching for another ride. And I don't even try to offer my services to the people that pay the $5, like the $3, $4, and $5, because like I said, those people are already trying to pay the least that they can, right? Already trying to pay the least that they can. So if you offer a service that's like, my minimum is 15, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether or not they actually paid $15 or whatever for the ride that they currently have or whatever. Oh, this is actually a right turn. Whether or not they actually paid $15 for the service that they just got, and Uber's only giving me $4 or whatever for it, they're not gonna pay you any more than that, you know. So you can try to offer them that, you know, $15. You're only going 0.1 miles or whatever, 0.5 of a mile or whatever. Offering them, my rate is $15. Anything under 5 miles, $15, right? You know. But the likelihood that they'll, you know, give you a yes is pretty much slim. I've tried it before, didn't go that well, because like I said, these customers, they don't want to pay nothing at all, so can't really help somebody that doesn't want to be helped, you know. So It's cool though. It's cool. It's cool. Everything is fucking $5, bro. You literally gotta be kidding me. Like literally, you gotta be kidding me. Everything is $5 fucking, bro. No, it's crazy. $5. Look at that. $5, bro. $5 for everything. It's gonna take 4 fucking rides for you to make $20 when you can do 1 ride and make, or you can do 2 rides for $10 and make $20, bro. But they want to stretch that shit out to $5. Like, make it so close to the amount of work per miles that you do, bro. Like, it's just not profitable at all to do it like that. Like I said, you don't make profit by doing the same exact amount of work for the same exact amount of money. You don't buy a house for $400,000 and then sell that motherfucker for $400,000 again. Yes, you can buy another house for $400,000. You can fucking buy a lesser expensive house for maybe $200,000. But you will not invest that shit into anything else. Majestic, I'm not going to a diner right now. But you can't invest that shit into anything else right now. You can invest that $400,000 into anything else. That shit's gonna go into something less, or it's gonna go into the same exact cost of whatever you got that price out of. You know, so like I said, it's the same thing of doing this type of work, bro. You're doing $5 for 5 miles. You're just working. You're gonna be working to just work, honestly, because there's no profit in that. You can't really profit $5 for doing 5 miles. You can't profit off of that. You're doing the same exact amount of work for the same exact amount of money. There is no profit in that. That's just breaking even the whole fucking time. There's no profit in that. You're doing the same exact amount of work for the same exact amount of money. There's no money to stretch out to put anywhere else, unless, like I said, unless your expenses are severely fucking low. You know what I'm saying? Then you can maybe stretch $5 and, you know what I'm saying, only have to use $1.50. So you profit like $3 or some shit, right? That's weird stuff. Like, that's weird, bro. That's weird, man. Like, dumb stuff, you know? But other than that, like I said, $10 will go a long way. First of all, $5 for 15 miles, no. First of all, like I said, you don't want to be on the road for long, right? If you're doing dollar a mile shits, the same amount of work for the same amount of money, you're going to be on the road for a lot longer because they're not paying you to get off the road. You don't need to be on the road for a long period of time. Like I said, oh, look at that. Another Apple delivery. Look at that. And what time does it start? 10:45, right? 10:15. Let's see. Can we start the trip now? Oh. We can't do it now. You little glitch. But okay, we'll do that. This order right here, you know, we'll make our money back from, you know, the money that we spent and stuff. These Apple deliveries kind of help me, even if I have to return this shit back to the store. Oh my god, man. This shit is getting annoying, for real, for real. I'm getting so tired of doing these weak ass gig apps, man. I swear I am. But it's like, the acquisition of a new customer is so fucking hard for no reason. I just don't understand that. Let's go to Google fucking Maps, right? Type in the address. What is it? 3393, right? Whoops. 3393. Fucking Peachtree. Oh, here we go. Right there. 5 miles. Let's go. Okay. We're gonna make a lefter here. Can make a left turn, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this Apple delivery like how I was doing, what is it, I think yesterday or whatever. But then, like I said, I had to return that order back to the customer. I mean, back to the store, because the customer didn't want to answer the door. You know, but like I said, Walmart Spark is nice enough to compensate you for, you know, the order, you know, and then returning it, you know. So like I said, you get your, so, you know, if you have to return an order, you get the whole entire fee and then you get like a $2 return fee on top of it. So if I think was this order like $24, so I have to return. If I have to return it, I'll get an extra $2, so it'd be like $26 or whatever. So you guys seen the miles? The miles was low. The miles is like, what is it? It's 4.8 miles, basically 5 miles. So if I had to return it, that'd be like 10 miles, $25, still over $2 a mile. $2.50 a mile, I guess I want to say. Almost, it'd be $3 if it was like $30 for like 10 miles, but it's not right now. So so if I get delivery, if I had to return it or whatever, I'll get like 27. So it almost put me at $3 a mile, almost. So like I said, you can make a lot of money from these little Apple deliveries and stuff. These are the things that kind of save you, honestly. Like, if nothing else saves you, these Apple deliveries will save you. A lot of the Walmart shopping, the shop orders will save you because they pay a lot. Some even of the Walmart delivery offers, but a lot of times those shits is ass right now. Like, they're not nowhere near what the fuck they used to be paying. The tips sometimes be good, but like the tips come after like 48 hours and shit. So you be doing all this work for like $7 for like 2 or 3 customers sometimes, and then you're like, okay, but the tip is like $10 or whatever, 20. Sometimes it'd be like $16, split between 3 people or whatever, so that's $16 plus like the 7 that you're working for, is 20 whatever the fuck it is dollars. You're like, okay, cool, that's good, but like like that $16 extra in tip money doesn't come until 48 hours later. So you gotta wait 48 hours and take that loss at first, and then get your money on the back end. And that's if the customer still does want a tip. So you never know. You get 24 hours for the customer to make a decision. So hopefully, the customer doesn't make a decision to pull their tip back or decrease their tip. Because it's actually happened to me that they've actually decreased the tip, actually. So, or the tip actually got pulled, actually. So, there was no tip. So they're doing like some weird Uber and DoorDash shit on here now. On all the apps. It's weird stuff, bro. Like I said, it's weird stuff. I know that these gig apps are supposed to be filler apps. This was never my whole dream to do, Uber, DoorDash and shit like full time for forever and be considered a Uber and DoorDasher and shit like that. That's not what I want to do. What I want to do is become an independent contractor and deliver goods. Still deliver goods, merchandise, whatever you want to call it, even medical specimens and stuff like that, because I've done medical specimens for the company I was talking about, like American Expediting, where, we'll deliver anything from general merchandise to medical supplies and, medical, and specimens and stuff like that. So sometimes it'll be blood, sometimes it'll be, even the heart or whatever, something like that, it's chilled on ice, you know what I'm saying? So, stuff like that. I like stuff like that. It actually pays more. It actually pays a decent rate rather than these fucking apps. I don't know what the fuck rate that they pay at, because this shit doesn't make no sense. They definitely don't pay you at an actual contractor rate. They pay you at a fucking peasant rate, right? You're a fucking slave to them. But like I said, I liked being an independent contractor. I love still being an independent contractor, but it just, Uber, DoorDash, and them, they just keep on fucking with you, and they don't want to pay you the money that it costs in order to maintain your business and your own well-being. They just don't pay you enough. And unfortunately, because the job market hasn't been the easiest for me to search through, getting contracts definitely hasn't been the easiest to get at all. Like, I've been searching for contracts for months, almost years, actually years. Because there was this one company that I've been trying to get on with that did what I liked, but I just can't remember the fucking name. It was, what is it called? Is it called Amtrak or something like that? It was a company that was just like American Expediting, but they paid more and everything. They did everything that I would like to do. And I was like, this goes right where everything that I like to do. You know what I'm saying? This is like what I like to do and stuff like that. This is who I'm trying to get on with. Emailed them, called them, everything for months, only to get emails back saying that they went with another candidate at the time or whatever. It's weird stuff, man. Like I said, I've been trying to get on with them for a while or whatever, because they're the only ones who've been, like showing that, I guess, that they want to pay people. So, there's been many other contracts, but like I said, all the other contracts, and it's the same thing with jobs. For some reason, it's like the contracts that want to have you to get on with the company to help them out is the ones that want to pay you the least, that want you to work more and pay you less. It's every time. Same thing with the jobs. The companies that will probably hire you first are the ones that want to pay you less and then work you more. It just doesn't make any sense why that has to happen like that. It really just does, and it's so tiring. It really is. It's so tiring. Like, it is. It really is tiring. Like, when you're just trying to take care of your life, and it's just obstacle after obstacle after obstacle that keeps on getting in your way. Sometimes I think that life is just a bunch of bullshit, for real. It's just like, I don't know, like one of those reality TV shows that just show bullshit. And it's just like you have to deal with like this bullshit to just get this greater form of life, or this higher, form of life. But it's like so much bullshit that you have to just deal with for no reason, right? Like, life could be so easy. It could be so much easier. I'm not saying it has to be super easy, you know what I'm saying? But like, it could be so much easier if you didn't have to go through so much bullshit, where there's so many greedy people, you know what I'm saying, that, the money only spreads to certain people and shit like that, It's just weird stuff, for real, like, I don't know, like I said, that's just my mentality. Life is just weird and it's full of bullshit, like, literally so much bullshit, bro. Like, that could be fucking, what's it called, extracted from your everyday life, but I guess there has to be bullshit for it to, I guess, be life, just like a job. A job wouldn't be a job if it was too fucking easy, but there are some easy-ass jobs that, all you have to do is just sit around and then you get paid, you know what I'm saying? So, you just never know, I guess, but fortunately, life is not one of those jobs where you can just sit around and just get paid, because life will say, no, let me crack out this whip real quick. You better hope that you're not wet at the time, because that's just gonna hurt. Trust me. Life will beat you the fuck down, for real. It's crazy. But it's cool though. It's cool. I'm about to just go sit up here at the mall real quick, Lenox Mall, wait for 10-15 to roll around or whatever, which should be, by the time I get there, should be shortly, so I can start the trip, pick the item up, deliver it, get paid, try to get paid again, by doing something else, so we'll see though. We'll see. Hopefully everything goes as planned. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I guess I'll just catch you guys later. Alright. So, the time right now is 8:39 a.m. And it's Saturday, April the 27th. I just want to show you guys yet again what's on my screen. All I made yesterday, look at this. All I made yesterday was $11 fucking dollars, right? $11. Weird shit. Like, it's stuff like this right here. Like, it's weird stuff, for real. Just weird stuff. Like, how do you only pay $8 between two customers for 7 miles? How do you do that? between two customers is that this has been happening all day. The rides, wait until like the rides show up on the screen. Like, wait until you see that. That's been even worse all day yesterday. It's been nothing but high mileage. Like, even just for me to even like go to the customer and try to convert them, it's been super high miles. Like, it's like $9 in total going to the customer, like 9 miles, and then dropping them off another 5. You know what I'm saying? It's weird stuff. Like, they was pinging all over the place yesterday. It was so bad, man. They kept logging me off, logging me back, and I kept logging back on, logging me back off, because, you know, like I said before, you only can accept. I'm not gonna click on that because that's on the trip radar. I'm not doing that. Especially for the food deliveries. The food deliveries, they never give it to you. And then whenever I see that blue dot right there, usually they never give it to you. I really don't like delivering Chick-fil-A orders for this price, for real. I really don't. I really like $10 to deliver a Chick-fil-A. I like $10 for 2 miles or whatever. Don't really like delivering for $6 or whatever, because like I said before, the base fare is $3, so that means they only tip me $3. Like, it's just sad stuff, bro. $16.96 for this. This is what I'm talking about right here. All day yesterday, just crazy mileages, man. Crazy mileages. It's just logging me off just like that. Crazy mileages, man. So I don't know. DoorDash is so I did a Walmart order not too long ago. This is what I'm talking about. Crazy mileages, over almost 20 miles for $10, 50 cents a mile right there. Right? That's all they keep offering me. Yeah, let's say I also get, nope, look at that, 4 miles for $3.84. How do you do that? Right? That doesn't make any sense. And then you're gonna log me off. Yeah, I just delivered this order from Walmart, so it was like $15, and I get a $13 tip. That's after 24 hours or whatever, like I said, so it'd be 48 hours before I even see that. Because, you know, the customer gets a whole day to figure out if they want to tip you more, tip you less, or not tip you at all, right? You know, weird stuff. What is this? I guess there's $3 for 3 miles. No, that's dumb, right? I'm about to just change the zone real quick, because usually around this time, you know, I get a well, let me see. Hold on. Let me see when I change the zone. So I'm talking about high mileage. It's just too high in the miles. Like, how do you want me to go 11.6 miles to pick up the people, to go another 8 miles? Like, how do you even ping me from this fucking far? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Everywhere I go, like, I'm being pinged like over 10 miles, 9 miles, like, to just pick up the customer. It's weird stuff, man. Weird stuff. Like it's weird. Like, and then they want to hit me with $5. I'm so tired of seeing $5 bro. I'm so tired of seeing that. I really am. I'm so tired of seeing $5 for shit. Change shit to North Atlanta. Let's keep it right here for right now. Turn on. That's every time, bro. Every time with this sad ass $5 shit. $5, 7 miles to go to the customer, 5 miles to drop them off. $12 miles to fucking. Oh, well, I'm not even near East Point. That's way too fucking far right now. I would do these, but it's just way too far right now. My gas is trash. Like $7, 12 miles again. 3 items. That's all they wanted. Just 3 items. Man. 3 items also. Wow. That's about it. Super easy orders though, but I'm not in the area in East Point right now. I'm up in Kennesaw right now. So me going all the way down there to East Point down here is quite a drive, you know, just for that amount. So I'd be in the negative severely if I did that. You know, not in negatives, but like that'd be a lot of dead miles, so I'd be at a loss for that in a way, you know. So especially because my gas is running out pretty quickly, because I have that code, and actually the code that when I did the scan or whatever, $3, whack ass 3 miles, like that's just dumb. Come on, man, I'm not doing that. And then they want to log you offline before you can even see anything else, because they only give you 2 times to decline a ride. They don't let you see anything else after. So it's just bullshit, bro. $6, 9 miles. That's what I'm talking about. Weird stuff, bro. Just weird. $9 between 2 customers for a Walmart order. I don't pick up Walmart orders for customers on Uber at all. I don't do that. Not anymore. $5 from Chick-fil-A? No. Let's see what DoorDash has for me. They usually have nothing. As usual, it's dead, right? Every time I'm in an area, every time, right? It's always just dead. I don't understand that. Every time. But then like the next area that's like, you know, Marietta that you see right here, it'll be busy, right? But by the time I get there, it'll be dead. And then the crazy thing about it is DoorDash wants to play games with you, and then the Kennesaw area will be busy. It's weird, man. It's weird stuff what's going on with these apps, man. Like, they want to play with you for real. $5, I'm not doing that. It's weird stuff, man. Weird stuff. As usual. You know, it's just weird, man. It's weird. I don't understand what's going on these days or whatever. Just like, I can't even drive to try to convert a customer because it's just so shitty. Like I said, the people that paid the $5, I don't even do that no more. Like I said, they won't even tip you. And like I said before in my earlier video, they'll indirectly or directly talk about it, that how they're not gonna tip you at all. Like I said, just because the lady couldn't fit all her fucking luggage in my car, rated me a low star, and then her friend fucking try to influence her and say, oh, we just don't have to tip at all, you know, because of the fact that they couldn't fit all their big ass luggages in my car, bro. I'm like, and that's why I just don't pick up the people for $5 fucking, the $4 people, the $3 people, because they be like so ungrateful, and then they just be so fucking entitled, man. Like, weird stuff, like entitled, ungrateful, just unappreciative that I'm even showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like you would stay on the curb all fucking day if it wasn't for me, or if it wasn't for another driver that, you know what I'm saying, wasn't desperate or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, no, I'm not that desperate for, you know what I'm saying, your money that isn't paying me enough right now. I'm really not. You know, I may be nice at times, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not desperate for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like picking up people for $5 fucking. It's just weird stuff, man. Like, I don't know. Like I said, and then DoorDash also likes to do the same thing that Uber likes to do with the surge. So they'll put up, and as usual, especially if it's an Uber X share, you better not even try to pitch or sell to them motherfuckers at all. You're not getting a dime more than what the fuck they paid at all. Like, no, not for Uber X Share. Like, you think Uber X is bad? No, Uber X Share is a different level of trying to fucking beat the system. Like, but anyway, and they keep pinging me. Like, look at this: 21 miles for $10. Uber X Share. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. They're about to log me off. It's so funny, right? Yeah, but with DoorDash, they put the zones. They put you in a zone, even if it's like it's not busy or whatever. It's like with the surge, that's what I was saying. With the surge on Uber, how they put you in the middle of it. They don't actually put you in a zone that what I'm saying will actually get you a surge. This is what DoorDash does right now, is they'll put you in a city. You know what I'm saying? You'll be in a city that doesn't have, a busy area, and then they'll put all the busy areas around you. But then by the time you get to, if it's Uber, by the time you get to the surge, it's already dropped down to all the way to the floor, or the surge just doesn't exist anymore. It's just the same thing with DoorDash. Like, you get to the new zone that says that it's busy, and then the next thing you know, it's not busy no more. Like, you see how Ackworth just died down like that? By the time you get there, it's not busy no more. Like, so it's weird stuff. I'm gonna check that right now. Yeah, that's why I don't even $8 to customers. They're still trying to offer me that Jay Christopher shit. Like, nobody's trying to pick that up. Like, we're gonna have to pay some more money. This is wild. That's wild. Either that or delete a customer. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop bundling these customers together, because that's just not attractive at all. Like, it really is not attractive at all. $4, 3 miles, Uber X Share. No, I don't pick up $4 people. Okay. Let's see something. As usual, going to the app, 4-stop. Because, that sometimes it glitches. $6, 6 miles, nope. I don't know what it is with these, like, $4, $3, $4, $5, $6. Like, the point of this shit is not to be on the road for longer, right? Like I said before in my other videos, insurance says the longer you stay on the road, the more chances that you have of being into an accident, right? We're not trying to live like that, right? So these low-ass offers have to go, because, like I said, it's going to take you so much longer, 2 times longer than it would if the order was 2 times the price, right? Because of the fact that you had to do so much work, you had to take so much extra risk, you know what I'm saying? Like, weird shit like that, for real. So like I said, these $3, these $4, these $5, you know what I'm saying? These are base fare ass shits, man. Base fare. So the customer only usually tipped like $2, $3, $4, you know what I'm saying? Weird stuff, man. Weird stuff. And you have to wait for, like, the banger that might come around or that might not come around. You know what I'm saying? It's weird stuff right now. Like, Uber and DoorDash are still in tips. Hiding tips, you know what I'm saying? So you never know what the fuck is going on. Okay. It's just, and like I said, it doesn't matter what area I'm in. Whether I'm in Kennesaw right now, whether I'm in fucking Marietta, whether I'm in Smyrna, which is where I stay at currently for right now. Whether I'm in Sandy Springs, whether I'm in Atlanta, somewhere like Midtown, whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, all these rates are gonna be the fucking same the whole time. I've been all over Georgia multiple fucking times. Even when I wasn't recording, the rates don't get better. The rates literally don't get better at all. They actually get worse. And it's just weird, for real. It really is. $8. I can't do this. If only I was down there in Atlanta somewhere. Hold on. $5 for whatever the fuck this shit is. I don't know. Just eggs. Of course you're gonna lock me off. Turn off, right? And then we're gonna go back to. We're gonna wait till like maybe 9 or like 10 to go back to like the Atlanta area because maybe I might get an Apple order or something like that. They usually come around that time, so I went around like 9:30ish or something. $13 for 2 customers for 13.9 miles, 47 minutes, my guy, all the way up to Ackworth. Crazy stuff. It's not even for the same customer. Not even for the same customer at all. Maybe if it was for the same customer, but even that's like $1 a mile. That's not even enough for real. That's not even enough. Look at that dumb stuff. Save that. Change zones. Take me offline as fucking usual. It's getting annoying, really. It really is. $5. This is $5 even. Then I get $5. That's crazy. Right. Oh man. $5. Just like look at this. Like it. $7. You know what? I probably should have just tried to convert that and said, you know what? I'll do it for fucking 15. I'll do it because that's like fucking $2 a mile. No, look at this. Oh, $150 for 237 miles, but that's not 237 miles because you got to come the fuck back. So that's over 400 miles for $150. Who's gonna take that? Who's going to take that? That's crazy. No way. Nah, that's wild. $150 for 400 miles. That's crazy. Man, I'm telling you, man, this app is wild, man. That's like easily like 800. Or maybe even, yeah, because it has to be, back and forth. So, like, because it's 400 miles, so it's 200 miles too. So that's like, at $1 a mile, that would be fucking $200. So you would charge 400 to go the 200 miles, and you charge another 400 for coming back. So that's, easy $800. Nope, not doing $4. Yeah, that's $800 worth of a drive right there. $800 easy worth of a drive. I don't know how much the fucking customer paid. But that's a long ass drive to Statesboro. I don't even know where the fuck Statesboro is. Like, I don't even know on the map. $10. I don't even $4, bro. Weak ass orders, bro. Weak ass orders. Statesboro. Where was that shit at? Waycross. I don't even know. That's Florida over there. $5. $5. That's here it goes. Statesboro is god damn. That shit's all the way near fucking Savannah, Georgia. Look at that shit. That's crazy. Brother, that's $800 worth of a drive. Oh, 11 minutes away, that's a X. That's a decline automatically. Damn, I did not know that. Statesboro is all the way out there. Hell no. And you logged me off. I don't care. Man. And then they depleted all these zones right here. Alright, guys. I'm just thinking right now. Just thinking. Nope. Definitely not going on there. I don't even do airport pickups no more for I might try to do the conversions again, but I don't know. Like I said, my conversion, like the fucking acquisition, is just horrible right now. Like, people keep saying no, they'd rather do it through the fucking Uber app. I'm like, what is it? What's the difference with the Uber app versus me being your driver? I'm the same driver that was on the Uber app. I don't understand. Like, you can see my tag number is the same, my face is the same, my car is really the same. Like, I don't understand what the difference is between me and the Uber app. I have insurance. I mean, I'm a pretty good driver. If you see my stats, I've gotten over, let's see, what has been changed. Let's just see my stats, right? Also, my rating went down yet again because that lady that I was talking about, or that customer that paid fucking, was it $5 or whatever, because they couldn't fit their luggage in my car. They rated me low, so I don't know where the fuck they rated me low at, but it's between, I think she gave me a 1-star, because before I had a 2-star and a 4-star, I think. So yeah, I think the 4-star customer was the one who rated me the 4 stars because she spilled a drink in my car. I tried to charge her a cleanup fee. She didn't want to pay it. Right, the 2-star customer was the one that didn't like my music or whatever. They rated me 2 stars or whatever. You know, even though I let them know, like, hey, you can request for me to fucking change the shits. But, you know, like I said, silent Karens, right? 1-star was definitely that customer. I didn't like that I couldn't fit all their fucking luggage in the car. And I'm like, it's a car. It's not a SUV. You know what I'm saying? This is not a truck. You know, I don't understand what you want me to do. You know, I try my best. I told them that my trunk is kind of busy as well, because I do have some stuff in my trunk. So they're mad because of that. I'm like, but, you know, you guys got to where you need to go. Just weird stuff. But I guess if you rate the people 1 star, you don't have to ever deal with them again. So I'm cool with that. 4.98 is my rating. But I've successfully, I guess over a 3-year period, picked up and dropped off 781 people safely, right? And the reason why my number is so fucking low is because I don't allow so many people in my car. I don't want too many people in my car. I'm not a driver that thinks about quantity over quality. I like quality over quantity. So if I like the numbers, you know what I'm saying, the passenger is cool with me, I'm cool with the passenger, I call that quality. I don't want to have random different passengers in my car, just all different types of raggedy ass prices and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have my car dirty, messed up. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying, put myself in like a risky situation where, you know what I'm saying, if I don't know that the passenger is safe or not, you know what I'm saying, because they're trying to, you know, they're about to do something to me or something. I don't know. But like I said, I look at it as quality over quantity. I've never been that way with, you know what I'm saying, just ever since I started Uber, even when I did Uber Eats and shit like that, I didn't want everybody's food in my car because I didn't think that the money was good enough to even put the food in my car. You know, I don't eat the food and shit. $2.68, this is base fare. They didn't tip for shit, right? They didn't tip for shit. Whoever the fuck's gonna take that, I feel bad for you. That's all I'm gonna say. But what's it called? Fuck. Every time I do that shit, man, I lose my train of thought and forget what the fuck I was talking about. But damn. But yeah, like I said, putting certain fucking foods in my car and shit like that for certain prices, I just, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't going to do that. You know, I wasn't the best when I first started out, so I didn't know about dollar mileage and shit like that. But I wasn't going to put all different types of foods in my car, so I just wasn't going to do it at all. You know what I'm saying? There were just certain restaurants I knew I wasn't going to visit, you know, so that I knew in the back of my head. I wasn't going to visit certain places because I figured out the hard way that, hey, these places, you know what I'm saying, they don't pay good, or they're just way too busy for me right now. You know what I'm saying? They're always way too busy for me. I don't get the food out enough time. I'm tired of waiting for this shit, so there are some restaurants I definitely blacklisted off my list. $8, 15 miles. Look at that, all the way to Kenton. So they want me to go all the way up to Kenton, right, to drop them off somewhere out in Kenton, right? So I'm in Kennesaw, right? You got to go up fucking 575 all the way up here. Here's Holly Springs. Here's Kenton right here. There's Kenton all the way up there. Over 15 miles, right? Up 575 to go pick them up and go take them a mile. How does this even, like, that doesn't make any sense. And then for the price, I don't know. Uber has some shit going on, man. I swear. For me to do that, I need at least like $40 for me to actually do that. Like $40 is what I have to, like, even though they're not even that far probably from their destination. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if, you know, like you go and pick them up, and after you go pick them up, because the drop off is usually accurate, so they're like a mile from their destination. So if I charge the customer like $40 for them to go a mile, I mean, I made crazy ass profits. But in that sense, if I was like closer, but since I'm not, you know what I'm saying, it's like $2 a mile for me. You know, if I were to do that, if they were to say yes, you know, to that acquisition there. But a lot of times it's gonna be a no. I mean, that mileage is just way out of there, you know. So it's busy again in Kennesaw. So let's see what the fuck is going on. Hopefully it actually is paying good, because this shit is ass right now. It's so bad, literally. Change the zone real quick. What is this? It's change. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, now it's in Marietta. Marietta's dead as hell right now. So go to Flying Biscuit, $6 for 4 miles. Oh my god, man. I don't want $6. What's I doing? Oh yeah, Walmart. Wendy's, $5, 2 miles. I don't want $5 for 2.6 miles. It's just so cheap. Come on. Shopping pay is on. Dunkin', let's see, $3. Look at that. It's just getting worse and worse every single time. $3, 2 miles, bro. Like, they didn't even bother. Like, $3 is the fucking base fare on DoorDash. Like, $3 is the base fare. If you accept that order, all you got paid was $3 fucking dollars. They're not tipping you. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, look out for the numbers that you're working for, because these customers are not grateful at all. They will not tip you. They will not show reciprocation with the fact that you brought their order to them safely. You know what I'm saying? That you brought their order to them in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether you're a driver that fucking eats the orders, or you're a driver that actually gives the customer, you know what I'm saying, their order, you know what I'm saying, in a timely fashion, I guess I want to say. But these customers don't be grateful for real. Like I said, look out for $2.75, 3 miles. Like, these customers be so ungrateful, bro. I swear to God. Like, and like I said before, it's like, if you can't tip your driver, why are you even ordering? Like, it's just that simple to understand. Why are you even ordering if you cannot tip your driver? Like I said, I do understand that the app is like fucked up, like in a way where you have to tip your driver first in order to get your order next. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird like that, right? I do understand that, you know, and I agree that maybe Uber and DoorDash should pay us more, right? But unfortunately, that's not the system that we have to go by. So now, if we were to make it make sense as an independent contractor, I would have to offer you a rate where it's like, okay, what we'll do is we'll cancel the fucking we'll cancel the order on the app, right? This is what we'll do. We'll cancel the fucking order on the app, and then, you know what I'm saying, if you trust me, you know, as a driver, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, we can do location sharing and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, like, we can make it work out some way, somehow. We can make it work out, like, some way, somehow, right? We can location share. We have fucking phones. We can location share. And then, you know what I'm saying, as long as we agree on a price for me to deliver your food, you as a customer can escape all the delivery fees, all the extra bullshit fees that fucking Uber and DoorDash charges you guys. And then we as a driver could do this shit for like a flat fee. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of you paying all these extra fees of why you can't tip, let's make a reason of why you can tip now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can location share and everything like that. You know, so let's just make something happen for you, because something different has to happen. Everybody that keeps on ordering off of DoorDash and Uber and stuff is complaining about the fees, why a $5 drink is coming out to be $20 and shit like that. Like I said, they have so many fucking bullshit fees. So the driver is gonna have to pick up your order anyway, because that's why you order for fucking delivery. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to go and order delivery and then pick up your own order a lot of the times, right? So unless you order for pickup, then you're going to go pick up your own order. But you order for delivery, a driver has to go pick up your fucking order. So let's get the driver paid. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, okay, how about if you don't want to have to pay, and this is for the customers on Uber Eats, you know what I'm saying? Even Uber, even DoorDash. Let's come up with some type of collaborative system where $6, 3 fucking miles, bro. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm so tired, bro. Let's come up with some type of collaborative system where we're like, you as a customer don't like all these high-ass fees that these places charge for no fucking reason. All these fees are bullshit fees. You don't need to pay them, right? Me as an independent contractor, me as a driver, I'm like, okay, what I can do is, like I said, we can cancel this fucking order, right? Like I said, not cancel it as in you're going to give me the fucking food, because I'm not a thief. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, try to eat your food and shit like that, right? We can location share. We have fucking smartphones nowadays. We don't have fucking, you know what I'm saying, flip phones and Blackberries and shit like that didn't have all the extra, you know, glitz and glams that the smartphones that we have. If you have an iPhone, yeah, Android and shit like that, a lot of times it will have location sharing. So you can now location share with your customer and be like, this is where I am. Keep them up to date, just like how the fuck Uber and DoorDash does. You just have a different system, whether you do Apple Maps or whether you do, you know what I'm saying, Google Maps. You know what I'm saying? They both have location sharing. You know what I'm saying? You can location share off of both apps. It doesn't matter, right? Or you can do it off of, I don't know if you could do it off like the actual device, but like usually like a map app usually has the location sharing shits, right? But like I said, we need to come together as some type of collaborative and be like, you know what, as you know, as a entrepreneur, as an independent contractor, you know, even as a driver, we're customers sometimes to Uber and DoorDash and shit like that. Sometimes we're customers too, you know what I'm saying? We'll order some shit and we don't want to pay the fees either. So we'll, you know what I'm saying? We'll be like, no, we can actually beat the price by actually paying for the order at like on the actual restaurant's website, you know what I'm saying? Or even just taking our asses up to the actual restaurant and order it at the desk, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, we got to come together as like a collaborative and beat the system some way, somehow, because this is not working at all. The customers are overcharged. And like I said, if you don't want to be overcharged, and talk to the driver and see if they can give you a better rate. You're literally getting in the same fucking car that you would get in if you were getting in a Lyft or Uber on the app. It's the same car, the same driver. If you don't like the car, you don't like the driver, get a different car, get a different driver, and then try to work out a deal with that driver. You know what I'm saying? Do not try to underbid the driver and shit like that. Hopefully the driver is smart enough to understand when they're being undersold or underbid and shit. But like I said, just work out a plan with the driver and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, how much you getting paid? You know what I'm saying? Work out a plan with the driver and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Save yourself some money and then pay the driver adequately. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it could be that fucking simple. I don't know why people make it so fucking hard, but it could be very, very fucking simple. You know, it's just very irritating. You know, especially with the fact that, like, people keep, you know, saying no to me with the fact that, like, I can save you some money and shit like that, you know, and still get you to the same place. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But, you know, like I said, we need to come together as some type of collaborative. The customers that want to save some money, the customers that understand that this shit makes sense to where we need to save money. You're being overcharged. You're being fucking gouged. Do people not understand the terms of those words? You're being overcharged and you're being fucking gouged. Please understand this. If people are living paycheck to paycheck, this will fucking help you out. This will mean you'll get to save money. This will mean you'll have extra money left over to do whatever the fuck else you want to do or need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop paying these overpriced ass gouged prices, man. Like, work with the driver. Work with the person that's going to help you. You know what I'm saying? The drivers help you get from point A to point B safely, hopefully, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just help the driver out, man. Help the drivers out. Because it doesn't matter, like I said, what your fucking skill is. If it's a high skill, a high income skill, or if it's even a lower income skill. It doesn't matter. Each one of our jobs help make the world go round. Just because my skill is a little bit lower does not mean I don't need to be paid well. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I have a skill enough to fucking give to the world. So appreciate that. Appreciate the fact that you're not using your car to get to wherever the fuck you need to go. You're saving gas in your car. You're saving tires on your car. You're saving your car from being into an accident. Appreciate that.